consistency is the name of the game. Once you start, don't stop.
Okay, guys, the highlight is senidlile na. Well,
Hey, women, it's our time to shine. Let's do this.
good day, everyone. My name is Ridinde Mudzielwana, and welcome to another episode of SME Power Talk. Today, we are joined by an inspiring woman. Her journey proves that courage, resilience, and hard work can take you anywhere you want to. She is the founder of Cooking with Zanele. She grew up in Bergville, KZN. She left corporate world just to pursue her dream, to do what she loves. Our guest is Zanele Van Zyl, who has turned passion into purpose and that purpose into an impact. We are excited to hear more from her, to know from her, her lessons, and what she has gathered in her journey. Good day, Zanele.
Hi, thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. How are
You're
you?
so
I
good.
was
And you
listening
look
to
beautiful.
You, busy calming me.
You look so beautiful, by the
Thank
way.
you.
So, I want to know, why did you leave corporate IT? Like, what pushed you, like, to take that leap and just follow your passion?
Pushing sounds.
Yes.
I don't know if I'll say something pushed me.
Yeah.
When I was working as an IT technician for years, and then
Okay.
I was pregnant in 2012. And when I was home, I decided to try new recipes. And my husband used to love cooking, and he would cook your restaurant-looking food.
Yeah.
And so competition, or I was inspired more than a competition.
Okay.
And I started Googling for recipes, watching TV or cooking shows, buying food magazines just to learn more about food. Then I realized that actually I love food, and I spoke to my husband, and then we decided that I was not going back to corporate, and then I asked that I think I want to go to a culinary school, and the rest is history.
Okay, I hear you. So, since you're the founder of Cooking with Zanele, like, what actually inspired you besides the fact that you know how to cook and you are loving it? What actually inspired you to start Cooking with Zanele and show the world and your audience that you can do this, to share your recipes and all that?
It actually started on social media.
Okay.
When I was still in culinary school, created Cooking with Zanele pages on Facebook and Instagram, and I would post dishes along with my recipes, and it was very well received, and people asked, why did you teach us? How do you do this? And then I was like, okay, it means there's a need for me to start giving cooking classes. And then I started giving cooking classes from Johannesburg, Durban, Richards Bay, Cape Town, Newcastle, you name it. And then later I realized that there are towns that I can't reach. Then I thought, let me just write a cookbook.
Okay.
And I called that book a cooking class in the book, because I wanted even those small towns to have a piece of Cooking with Zanele in their kitchen. And that's how I wrote my first book.
Okay, and talking about your first book, you decided to publish it yourself. Didn't you think about the challenges and all that? Just walk me through it.
I didn't really decide.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the situation decided for me. I was still upcoming, and nobody knew Zanele Van Zyl, the chef, or I won't say nobody knew about me, but those big publishers, they didn't really know about me. So it was hard for them to believe that people will buy my book.
Okay.
So when I got rejected by the publishers, I thought, you know what? Let me show them that I can do it myself.
Yeah. And you did it, right?
I did it. I wrote this first book, and I sold it in my boot, cooking classes.
Yeah.
The first weekend I sold 300 copies over the weekend. And it wasn't easy to put together the food styling, the shoot, the printing was more expensive.
Yeah.
But I thought, let me just do it because I had a drive. I wanted to do it.
I
And
loved it.
it worked.
And you still love it.
And I love it. And I'm very
Yeah.
proud.
Okay. And since social media plays a huge role, how do you keep your viewers engaged? Because we are living in a generation where I could be like, oh,
Yes.
Zanele and pause. How do you keep them engaged? How do you keep them how do you make them want more?
Yes. I think the secret is staying true to yourself. Be
Yeah.
unique. People will love you for who you are. And consistency is the name of the game. Once you start, don't stop. What worked for me, I stayed true to myself. I'm a typical Zulu girl. I love cooking my food that I grew up eating. I love engaging with Zulu because I always feel I express myself better in my language. And people like that. So for me, I'll say staying unique and believing in yourself. Stay true to yourself. People don't want Jamie Oliver. Jamie Oliver has already been taken.
Yeah.
If you are yourself, people will fall in love with who you are.
Okay. Since your work is not just about social media, it's a thriving business. What are the challenges that you faced to actually keep your business like thriving and your capital and all that?
Being a mom and a wife sometimes will also just pull you back a bit because you try to balance the business, balance being a mother, balance being a wife. But it helps to have children that support you or your husband that supports you in what you do. So it's not always easy because sometimes you get a bit, you are guilty. Maybe I'm neglecting my family, I'm traveling a lot, but they support me a lot. I think that they help me to stay in the game.
Well, guys, you've heard Zanele saying a lot about her family and how it supports her. Well, Zanele, how do you juggle family, being a wife, being a mother, and your business too?
I'll say I have a drive. Something inside is so strong. And they support me a lot. My husband supports me. My children supports me. Sometimes I feel bad when I travel a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll speak to the little one and she'll say, no, do your thing, girl.
Mom.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
I'm also going to do my thing one day. And I also think that it's not only about us, but it's now about our children. Whatever we do, we're doing it for them. They'll be very proud of us, then say, my mother was a hard worker. My mom wrote 3 cookbooks. My mom was working all the time. So what you do, you inspire them, unaware that you're inspiring them. So it helps that they support me.
Okay, we've talked about challenges and all that. We shouldn't shy away from talking about the best things that you've experienced in this journey. What are those things that you just look at them, you're so proud, your pinch me moments? Yeah.
I have one best moment. 2024, I was selected to go cook at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland, Davos. That was my best moment. I felt like the world can see my brand. I felt like South Africa as a whole can see my brand. And that was the most proudest moment I had.
That is so nice. So you're also traveling.
Yes, I do.
This is so nice. I mean, Sabo, well, if only I had a passion like yours. Well, like from being a Zulu girl from Bergville, like what can you say to a girl from Bergville who is struggling but they just have a passion but they haven't discovered it? What would you say to that young lady?
I always say the upcoming generation is very fortunate because they have us. We're starting to see the light. We're starting to realize that if you're not do it for yourself, nobody will. And they need to know that it's all about you. If you don't do it, nobody will do it for yourself. You must always have a drive. And
where do you want to see your business in the next 5 years?
I almost said I'm trying to make it to Friday.
Don't say that. You're already there. I'm telling you.
5 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I wouldn't open a restaurant. I find
Okay.
it's a baby. I wouldn't, but I still want to go work for 6 months in Europe, just to learn their cuisine. And bring it home. That's what I still want to do. But I think 5 years is too far. I want to do it sooner. I want to go work there in a French kitchen. I like how they
Okay.
make their sauces. I like how they make their pastry. I want to go work
I
there for
see
quite
you.
some time.
I
that's
see
why.
you.
That's what is next. That's what is next. What I would like to do. But as for 5 years, I don't know. But as long as I'm still breathing,
Yeah.
I'll keep innovating.
Okay, I hear you. Since you said that you taught yourself, you just went to the kitchen and you saw that, oh, you really like this. Why did you go to culinary school? What did you want to learn more? And what did you learn there?
Sure, I love that question.
Yeah.
Because everyone think they can cook, but
Okay.
there are techniques.
Yeah.
There's a language, kitchen language. There are a lot of things that one can learn. There's a lot of theory in the kitchen. It's not about cooking. You need to know the kind of knives. You need to know the kind of sauces. You need to know how to make your own sauce from scratch. You need
Yes.
to know how to fillet your fish. You need to know how to cut your. Now I'm getting excited.
Give it to us. We want to hear.
You need to know how
Yeah.
to butcher your meat. You need to know so many things. There's a lot that one needs to learn from culinary school that you cannot learn from just the knowledge that you have from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it helps to go to school. There are a lot of techniques. You need to know the language, that especially. It's not just the papers, it's what you learn in the kitchen.
Well, I know that you are also a TV cooking show judge. How does that feel to actually taste someone else's meal and have something to say about it?
Sure. Asking that question, I just
Yeah.
judged MasterChef South Africa. It's coming soon.
Okay.
It's always you somehow feel sorry. You know, being a mother,
I get you.
you want to say everyone cooks perfect, but you know the truth. You can't lie to them because
There has to
they
be a
need to
winner.
learn. If someone is trying to make a bechamel and the bechamel has like lambs, you can't say it's perfect. So
Yeah.
it's always not nice to send someone home, but at the same time you have to be honest.
Yeah. Well, as a woman in this generation, as women, now we are just trying to be in every industry. As a woman, what would you say to the women in South Africa?
I'll say, women, it's our time to shine. Let's do this.
I hear you. I'm already inspired. I'm shining right now. Well, as a chef, what are you going to cook tonight?
Do you want me to be honest?
Be honest.
Okay, yesterday it was Sunday, so I
Okay.
made a big lunch.
Okay.
Definitely warming up tonight.
So you're just warming up tonight?
I'm definitely warming up. I've been shooting the whole day.
So you don't cook every day?
I try not to because at the moment it's just me and my husband. The little one is now boarding,
Okay.
so it's just the two of us.
I get
Maybe I
you.
can just put the salad together.
You should definitely teach me. Guys, I'm going with Zanele tonight. So meaning that tonight you have to cook.
I need extra hands to watch.
Okay, I hear you. So we've been talking about cooking and your life. I want to hear about what does a normal day, a normal Zanele day look like? Let's say tomorrow or the day after tomorrow.
Sure.
Yeah.
I partner a lot with food brands, which my normal day is waking up, go to the gym, come back home, make myself pretty, and stand behind the camera to start shooting for the
That's
brand.
for pretty. You're always pretty. You know that. Well, guys, remember, Zanele published 2 of her recipe books. Why did you decide to go to a publisher for your 3rd one?
Luckily, when I was about to write the 3rd one, the
Yeah.
publisher contacted me.
Okay.
And I was grateful that I already walked the road. I already understood that when you write the book, you need this. When you write the book, this is what don't have to do. So when I went to them, I was already a publisher.
Okay.
So I knew what I wanted. And when I told them, this is what I want, this is what I would like in my book, and this is what I would like the title of my book to be. This is what I want inside my book. Everything, I went there already knowing. And I was like, take it or leave it.
If they don't want it, you should just go, right?
They were so accommodating.
Yeah.
They were happy to have me on board. Very well receiving, and they agreed to everything. I planned my book, the size, the color, everything, and they were very welcoming.
And how are your books doing? Like all three of them?
The first one did very well. The second one did very, very well.
Nice.
The first one was hard to get it on shelf because we're still trying to find our feet in this publisher thing. The second one, we got them on shelf, on bookshelves. Remember the first one, I was only selling it in my boot and cooking classes. But then we managed to get the second one on shelves and your online shopping. So it did very well. It even won the best cookbook of the year, the second one. Before this one.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So it did very well. The two self-published books did very well, but the second one did the most.
Okay, guys, the highlight is Senidlile na. Well, so what inspired the title?
Being a village girl, you know, when there's an event at home,
Yes.
wedding or whatever you call it, there's always that one aunt who'll just come around and ask people around.
Senidlile na.
So I was always inspired, and I'm that aunt.
Yeah.
When you come to my house, you must know what you go home with the kaftan because I feed people.
So during ceremonies at home,
ceremonies at home events, I'm that aunt who just feed people and ask people if sebedlile water. So that stuck in my head, and I thought that's humanity. Ubuntu to ask to say I see you. For me, it's not even about food. It's all about I see you. You are one of us. What can I do for you? So that's how the title of the book came about.
Right. So what is your favorite meal in your book? A meal that you know that if I come to your house and I say that, let's cook something, you'd say, let's do this.
Okay. I love my traditional food, but I like twisting them so you can tell the chef who cooked it. So I would say in my cookbook, I love every recipe.
Yeah.
But the traditional food in my homegrown section, the food that I grew up eating, there's a section there that's called homegrown. It's like your tribe, your butternut, your putu nekabishi, your samp and beans, your dombolo, the steamed bread. All those food that we ate growing up is all my favorite. And I always make sure that I try to twist it so it doesn't go out of fashion.
Well, I'm a picky eater myself, but I feel like maybe if I try your food, I'm going to be so happy and I'll no longer be a picky eater.
I love good looking food, so my food is always appetizing.
Presentation is important, right?
You love my food?
Yeah. And I think as the audience, we all know that you are friends with the Lazy Makoti. How do you juggle that friendship? Because both of you, you know a lot about cooking and all that. Don't you bump heads somewhere and all that?
Sure. The thing about me and the Lazy Makoti, we do the exact same thing.
That's nice.
Being featured on the magazines, being featured on TVs, writing cookbooks, giving cooking classes, you name it. Everything I do, she does exact same thing. And we are best friends. And we never have a problem if a brand comes and say, we want to use one of you. We're happy. And because if I don't get it, Morao must get it.
Yeah.
So we don't see competition because we love one another and we are one another's shoulder to cry on. Like when I have a problem, I know I have Morao to advise me.
You know.
So it's all about seeing each other winning, not competing.
You know, guys, friendship is so important, especially when you share the same values. What have you learned from her? Something that you know that, yeah, you know, that one, I caught you there.
I learned that the pie is big enough for all of us. Everyone can share the pie. And the nice thing about our industry, food is a lifestyle. You can go anywhere in the world. Food is a universal language. So you cannot tell me Zanele can cook for the whole of South Africa or the lazy Magoti can cook for the whole South Africa. We really have to share this pie. So pie is big enough for all of us.
So you guys are just sharing that pie
Yes.
everywhere and all that.
And we are enjoying it.
I hope she's watching right now.
Everyone is getting a big piece, not that one is getting crumbs. We all get our fair share.
Since, you know, we have paused the festive season, now it's January. People say January, oh, it's Feb now. Imagine, I'm still caught up in Jan. I just want to know, what is food for the season? I mean, summer, it's hot. What meal would you like to have?
I think we eat a lot of salad in Jan. In Feb, we need a bit of protein, you know?
Yeah.
I love my your salmon, your chicken fillet, your prawns. Sounds expensive.
Yeah.
But I love my protein. So for me, I still like it light. Hence, I'm just mentioning all these healthy proteins. So for me, still hot, like you said. So we need light food. So for me, it's going to be salads and light protein.
All right. So
Healthy too.
we have to be healthy, obviously. I mean, siyaguga. Did I say it right?
Well done.
Right. Well, I would like to know where our audience can get your book. If they're interested, where is it right now? How can we get it?
My book is available on all the bookstores, exclusive books, bargain books, Take a Lot, Amazon, Pep Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then do you publish your videos post your videos every daily, or is it more of a Tuesday thing, weekly thing?
Like I said when we started,
Yeah.
the name of the game is being consistent. I post every day.
You post
Every day, sometimes 3 times a day.
Yeah. That's how consistent you
That's
are.
how consistent.
No wonder your business is thriving. I think consistency is key. Well, thank you guys for viewing. This brings us to the end of our conversation with Zanele. This shows that where you come from does not limit you to where you can go. I mean, she has turned passion into purpose and purpose into an impact. We love a good woman. We love a woman who cooks. We love a woman who thrives in business. I mean, we are so glad that we had you tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. See you in our next episode.